Marathon update, PlayStation Stars changes upset fans, PS 30th Anniversary Restock. All this in today's video. Please like the video, subscribe to never miss a PlayStation update, and share the video to help grow our community. Now let's talk about that Marathon update. Bungie recently shared a development update for Marathon, its upcoming sci-fi PvP extraction shooter, in a 9-minute video featuring game director Joe Ziegler. While the team isn't ready to reveal gameplay, Ziegler assured fans that development remains on track. Since Marathon's initial announcement in May 2023, Bungie has been focused on iterative testing and development, incorporating extensive feedback from players and creators to refine the game. While environments and some character models are nearing completion, other elements such as enemy models are still in early development. And Marathon players take on the role of cybernetic mercenaries known as runners, who fight for survival and resources on the lost colony world of Tau Ceti 4. Players can either work solo or join 3-person teams as they navigate on an enigmatic and dangerous environment. To tease upcoming content, Ziegler shared concept art for 2 runners nicknamed Thief and Stealth, showcasing some early character designs. He described the reveals as an amuse-bouche to hint at the detailed world Bungie is building. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but Ziegler explained that the development team has been making aggressive changes and conducting thorough testing with feedback from both general players and creators. This feedback has driven many improvements, helping Bungie refine features in ways that better align with the community expectations. Currently, the game's assets and features are at varying stages of development, with Bungie planning to synchronize them into a cohesive gameplay experience in the future. Bungie also announced that Marathon's playtesting will expand in 2025, with an increasing number of players inviting to join various testing milestones. This expansion will provide new opportunities for players to experience Marathon before its official release. To be clear, this game is still expected to launch on PlayStation, on Xbox, and on PC, so that has not changed. But I'm wondering just how on track this game is, because Bungie is telling us that this game is on track. This game is not seeing any delays. Nothing is wrong. Everything is pacing well. And it looks like they might also be targeting a $40 price tag. Now, none of this is fact, technically speaking, as far as price tag goes, as far as release schedule technically goes, but this is the facts that we have in front of us. Personally speaking, look, I love Bungie. I love Halo. I loved everything that they worked on, except for Marathon, which I never got a chance to play. It has been really good. And I believe that they can develop a good first-person shooter. I have no doubt in my mind. They've proved this to us over and over again. So I feel like we should expect that this game is going to be a good first-person shooter mechanically, but is it going to come at a time where the market deems it worthy and necessary? That's the other question. I think there is some skepticism amongst a lot of people as far as that goes. For me personally, I will give it a fair shot. I hope it is a success. I hope it is the game that we want from Bungie that's not Destiny, and time will tell if that's the case. But personally speaking, this is still a game that I want to see and I want to play. This is a game I hope delivers, but only time will tell whether that actually happens. Let me know what you guys think about this one, but let's move on to the next topic. So PlayStation Stars has changed. Sony has introduced updates to its PlayStation Stars loyalty program, changing both how points are earned and their expiration timelines. Launched in late 2022 via the PlayStation app, PlayStation Stars rewards users with points for purchase made on the PlayStation Store and for completing in-app quests, which can then be redeemed for PSN credit, unique digital collectibles, and other items. Players can showcase these collectibles in a digital showcase on the app, highlighting their gaming achievements and loyalty. Now, the first major change was effective October 24th, 2024, which shortened the points lifespans. Points earned after this date will expire approximately 1 year from the date of acquisition, so at the end of the month plus 12 months, down from the previous 2-year duration. However, points earned before October 24, 2024 will still adhere to the original 2-year expiration date, which I think is fair. They should definitely uphold that. That's ideal. That's something they want to do. And a second change is set to take effect on March 1st, 2025, revises what purchases qualify for earning points. Starting then, subscription payments, including PlayStation Plus, EA Play, and other services, will no longer contribute to a user's PlayStation Stars points balance, affecting both initial and renewal payments. This shift narrows the scope of eligible purchases to content and items bought on the PlayStation Store. In addition, some stuff is just not redeemable. So some virtual currencies And some people are even stating that trying to redeem them for games is not necessarily working. So there are some issues here that Sony definitely needs to work out. How fast that happens, let's hope it's sooner rather than later. But as far as PlayStation Stars goes, it was a nice addition to see this. I personally have used the reward system, whether it be for cards, PSN cards, or whether it be some virtual currency. I personally have not experienced any problems, but I understand that, you know, there's a lot of people on PlayStation Network, so you can expect that there are going to be varying experiences here. But I think the subscription thing was definitely not the right move. I felt like a lot of people sub to PS Plus and they sub to these different things, and I feel like they should be rewarded for that. I don't think it's fair to take that away, especially when you were rewarding people before. The fact is that we can't do anything about that. And unless like a ton of people push back, they're really not going to change this. And even if a lot of people did, I don't know that Sony would change it anyway. But the reality is right now that your subscriptions are not going to count towards points, but you can still redeem some stuff. I hope they fix some of these things that are not working at the moment. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this, and also if you're experiencing any troubles with redeeming stuff. Let's move on to the last topic, which is the PS 30th Anniversary Restock. Sony is restocking its 30th Anniversary PS5 Slim Bundle and themed DualSense controllers on the PlayStation Direct for US customers on October 29th, 2024, which is today. The PS5 Slim Anniversary Bundle will be priced at $499.99, while the DualSense controller will cost $79.99. These items, which feature a retro-inspired gray color scheme with a classic PlayStation logo, celebrate Sony's gaming legacy. However, this restock does not include the PS5 Pro Anniversary Edition, obviously, the DualSense Edge controller, or the PlayStation Portal, which is a bummer. European customers will not have access to this restock as it is US specific. So we are getting a restock here. You know, it is what it is. We're going to get some slim models. We're going to get some regular DualSense. Don't expect the Edge. Don't expect PlayStation Portal. And definitely don't expect that PS5 Pro 30th Anniversary Bundle. I thought that was an obvious. Like, that was just a given. What's out there is out there. If you haven't got it yet, I don't know about what region you're in. Maybe you'll have an opportunity there when they come out in your regions. I know in Canada, they're doing it day of. I think November 21st is the day. And basically, some locations at GameStop are going to be dropping them in store, first come, first serve. And then I've also heard there's a ticketing system as well elsewhere. But at least at my local GameStop, that's what they told me, that it's going to be a first come, first serve basis. Ultimately, I really feel like PlayStation should have just made enough for everybody, man. Just make enough for the pre-orders, right? Take pre-orders, take some money, say, hey, this is something you want. We're going to make sure you get it as long as you put the money up front. But the problem is that they don't do that. They just don't do that. They want it to be a limited thing. They want it to be a collectible thing, I guess. And all that really does, at least in my opinion, is that it just ends up putting it on eBay or other, you know, third-party selling websites, and people just sell them for egregious prices, man. And nobody who actually wants one is going to get one. And what makes it even worse is that if you look at it in this perspective, people who get it aren't even going to open it because it's now a massive collector's item that's going to be worth so much more in the future, right? If we're talking 10 years, 15 years from now, I can imagine it's going to be worth a lot, especially if you look at the PS4 limited edition anniversary prices. Hey, man, it's just worth more. It's something that's going to appreciate no matter what. Like, it's just one of those products. And even if you opened it, you still would be able to sell it for more than you purchased it for years down the line, as long as you kept it in pretty good condition. But yeah, that's the 30th Anniversary Restock for you. But that's all I have for you guys in today's video, guys. I'd love to hear from you. What did you guys think about all these things? Like Marathon, are you looking forward to Marathon? How about that PlayStation Stars changes? Is that something that upset you? Are you okay with that? And lastly, have you got yourself any of the anniversary items, and which ones? Let me know below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and share the video to help grow our community. I thank you all for watching. Take care.